Did you know you've passed by this tent 3 times in the last quarter, son? You look like a snow fox that lost its prey. Oh, now why the angry face? You lose no honor by me pointing out the truth. Your face is new to me. So, you must be new to the clan as well. You're one of the new bondservants from the village we conquered, yes? It is expected that you would get lost on your first day. You should bury your pride and ask someone for help. You may look different from us, but you're part of the clan now. You're one of us. A barbarian? Is that what your people call us? We have not earned that name. We may not build with wood and stone as you do, but we are not barbaric. We call ourselves the Gawaja. You can continue to call us this if you wish to, but it would be very unwise. You're expected to show more respect to your masters. You'll be treated better if you play your part properly. Better. Now, why don't you tell me where it is that you're headed? Since you're unaccompanied, I assumed you've been told to seek someone out. Oh, the war chief? No, it's nothing. You just do not need to rush around so. If you've been sent to the war chief, he's resting today. He always takes some time to rest after a victory, like the one we had yesterday. He doesn't desperately need you right now, so why don't you come in here and take a seat? I could use the company. You saw right through me. You guessed right. I am the war chief. I enjoy seeing how long it takes for my new servants to realize who they're talking to. You seem to be sharper than most. If I were to guess, you've been running in between the 2 largest tents in the camp, trying to figure out which one belongs to me, yes? Yes, you're kinda always confused by the fact that my tent looks like everyone else's. Among the Gawaja, authority is accompanied by honor, not riches. The one you were looking at are the meeting, tent, and the school. The only time I stand out from the rest of the clan is when I don my ceremonial armor and lead us into battle. You may have seen me head into charge yesterday. Unnecessary? Do you mean the charge or the battle itself? Because you would be right either way. Oh yes, the battle was not at all necessary. It could have been avoided entirely. If only your people hadn't chosen to enter our lands uninvited. We did not destroy your home. We defended our home from you. The fact that you weren't violent means nothing. Stealing land is stealing land. Settling down and building your village in our territory without being able to defend it doesn't make you innocent. It makes you foolish. Well, your king lied to you. We do not recognize any such claim. He can say the land belongs to him, but we have no reason to accept that. Oh no, I fully expect you to resent us. It's the natural way of things. It would be strange for you to simply accept that we raided your village and enslaved you, even if it was because of your own foolishness. Among the Gawaja, we believe that anger is a virtue. Not blind anger that leads to more foolish decisions, but the quiet, smoldering fury that directs and fuels actions. If you wish for revenge, then this is what I suggest. Work hard for me. Do so, and you will gain honor and respect. When you are truly accepted by the clan, then you will have earned the privilege to challenge other members of the clan to a fight. At that point, you can fight me honorably. Most likely, you will be beaten. But with training, perhaps one day you'll get lucky. At that time, you can decide my fate. I will never choose to kill you after defeating you. but you can choose that for me, if you still feel that way by then. No, death doesn't worry me. So long as I die honorably, I don't fear its approach. Although I'm not certain you'll ever be able to beat me in battle. But we'll have to see. Now, if you want to be accepted by the clan, you need to learn our ways. The first thing you need to know is that the Gawaja don't have your concept of personal space. I understand that for you, this space between us is normal. But you need to learn to get closer. When we sit next to each other, we should be touching. Yes, skin contact is very important for us. A long, long time ago, our clan lived in a much colder lands. We had to leave our ancestral home due to lack of food. But the closeness we had with each other back then as a way to stay warm has traveled with us. Come here. It's not so bad once you get used to it. There. See? Nothing bad happened. Once you get used to it, I think you'll appreciate the constant contact. It makes you feel more connected to people. Our servants have grown to appreciate it as well. They may have been forced to do it at first, but once they outgrew servanthood, they still did it, even though they could no longer be commanded. Oh, that's right. Your kind is always surprised by that. Being a bondservant isn't permanent. You see, we didn't just kidnap you to get free labor. Like I told you, we made you one of us. All of the Gawaja start off as servants to the clan. Yes, even me. Once you've proven that you are willing to be humble and serve the clan, you are no longer a servant and can choose a new place to the clan. The fact that you weren't born into the clan makes no difference. You will be welcomed in fully. You can think of this as an apology of sorts. It was foolish of you to trespass, but we do realize that we destroyed your life. So, we'll give you a chance to forge a new one. And if you wish to leave the clan after you gain your freedom, you may do so. We hope that you learn to respect our ways, that you at least urge your people to stop encroaching on our lands instead of calling for our destruction. Personally, I hope you stay. You have spirit, but you're not too foolish. You could have a bright future among our people. Perhaps you could even become war chief. You'd have to beat me in order to gain my position, but perhaps it could happen. After many years of training, and some luck. Truth be told, I wouldn't mind having a quieter life. When I first became war chief, war was rare. And now, with your people invading all the time, it's nearly constant. Still, I won't step down from my position until someone proves they can do a better job than me. We can't afford to weaken ourselves now. Your duties? Well, that's a good question. Perhaps you're warming up to the idea of serving me. Whatever you say. You won't have to do anything very difficult. Mostly fetching things and sending messages. I'll try to teach you to maintain my armor and weapons. If you have a knack for it, I might make that your main responsibility, and leave the more tedious tasks to a different servant. You'll be spending most of your time here, in my tent. But there will be times where I will dismiss you to spend some time at your own discretion. It would be a shame for you to be so cooped up in here that you didn't get to see how everyone else lives. In fact, in a few moments, I'll release you to do just that. But first, we have one more thing to take care of. Well, in our culture, a servant doesn't have their own name. They take the name of their master until they earn their freedom. And my name is Wagi. And that means that you, as the servant I currently have, will be named Wagiha. That being said, this is only your official clan name. I'm curious to know the name you were born with. I know your people carry a name from birth. It sounds strange in my ears, but I will remember it. If you wish, you can reclaim that name when you become one of the clan, or you can take on a new one. Alright, I've held you up long enough. I'm resting today and have no need of you, so you are free to wander the camp and get familiar. Return here to my tent at sundown. Wagi ha.